Today, aspire for more. Lighting's a little bit different today because the sun's just coming up. So I just grabbed the camera, hit record. I just took my daughter to school and I want to talk about 20 years, over 20 years getting a rating. I just grabbed the video and got started because I'm still waking up as I'm drinking my coffee, but I know what's on my mind, right? In the last year, we have taken care of two people that legitimately were working on private pilot ratings for over 20 years. And this comes up because yesterday the video was private pilot in 3 weeks, right? And that was extraordinary and it's awesome and it's so cool. So let's go to the flip side of that. Two of these guys that we've taken care of in the last year, and we did videos about it, so we documented what we did. And these guys, for whatever reason, took over 20 years to get their private pilot rating. And in the last 2 years, we did a guy that had been working on one for 4 years, a guy that had been working on for 7 years, a guy that had been working on one for 8 years. So the theme is, who cares? Aspire for more, do whatever it takes, keep chasing that dream. Sometimes these things take longer than ever. And these guys that came and finished up were so excited when they got done. And, the two things that I think of is this house right here. Believe it or not, would you believe that I wanted this house for over 20 years? And I've told you my sad stories, broke dick helicopter stories in the past. And I got those out of my system. Before I even started flying helicopters, I was in the towing service. And one of these days I'll do a video and show you some of the pictures from some of the wrecks we used to do, because I was pretty proud I got into the heavy duty part, right? So I'd go over and flip over tractor trailers by myself. I built a truck big enough with 3 winches so I could hook on 3 different parts of the tractor trailer and flip the thing over by myself. So anyway, the person I got this house from was also in the towing service. And at the time, I struggled in the towing service because I spent all my money on the trucks. Just like I did helicopters, right? When I got into the helicopter business later. But the point was I was always aspiring for more. Bigger, badder, better, right? I can't help it. That's me. I'm a dreamer. And my friend years ago said, well, hey, you should move over here where I'm at and I'll help you build your business up and, we'll get you doing real well. Maybe someday I can sell you my house. Over 20-some years later, just in the last year, I got this house that I wanted for years. And I tried to getting it for a year, and I just couldn't make the financing and everything work out. And it's not a big house. It's a very modest home, but it's the home that I wanted for many years. On a channel going out to the lake. I knew the owner, so I knew he'd taken care of it. It's just a neat house in a neat area near my daughter's school. It took me over 20 years to get this house. Maybe you've seen my fancy yellow Pride and Joy that I'm going to do a video on this spring when the weather's a little bit better and I can get it out. Would you believe it took me 27 years to restore that car? No kidding. I was a young kid when I tore it apart, and I was working construction. I remember the guy I worked for stopping by to pick me up to go. We'd built houses, and he'd just pick me up. It was just easier that way. And I'd started tearing this car apart, and he's like, well, that's going to take you a while. And I was like, whatever. I'll have this done in 6 months, Dreamer, right? Took me 27 years from the time I tore that car apart to the time it was back together, fully restored. And, over the years, it was the one piece that I hung on to. When things were tough, I almost sold it once when I needed an engine for my helicopter. And I was wheeling and dealing with the guy, and we couldn't come to terms on the price. And thank God the helicopter ended up going away and not the car, because I still have the car, right? But I almost sold this, piece, my dream car, right? It was the car I wanted growing up, that I dreamed about, the color, everything, the year, the transmission, everything was what I wanted. And I got it. So I guess, aspire for more. Go for your dreams. Who cares if it takes you 2 years, 4 years, 20 years? I know it's going to inspire a lot of you that have been working on a rating for many years. And maybe some of you that have maybe failed one and never went back and finished. Or just, ran out of money or ran into a struggle and never finished. I want to aspire you to go back and finish it and get it done, because sometimes your dreams take longer than expected, right? But they're so sweet, I guess, when you get there. And if it's 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The one guy, God, I'm trying to think. It was over 20 years he's been working on a rating. I want to say, well, you know what? Here's one other one. Guy I didn't think about. Failed a check ride. He was 27 years. Had the pink slip from 27 years ago. And he emailed me and told me the story. And he said, Kenny, I still had the pink slip. He took that pink slip from 27 years ago, failing a check ride, and in the past year, brushed up, got some training, bought helicopter land ground school, got his knowledge right, and he went back in with that pink slip and got his private pilot rating. And he emailed me the story. I should go back and see if I can find it, and maybe contact him and do an interview with him someday. That would be awesome. 27 years later, he went in with a pink slip and passed the private check ride that he failed all those years ago. So that's my thing for today. I just thought, you know what? I'm going to grab the camera, hit record, no fancy cups. Forgot coffee again last night. Darn it. But that's all right. Coffee with Kenny, day 66, I believe. Subscribe for more great videos, content. We got some more on the list over here. I got this around Christmas, and I wanted it in the kitchen for when I'm drinking coffee. My daughter's like, I don't know, Dad. I think it should maybe like go in your room. And I'm like, nah, Gloria, man, I want it in the kitchen. So in the morning when I'm drinking coffee, I can look over and check the board and look for some motivation for the day. So we got a bunch more, and people have been emailing me going, hey, Kenny, what's number 11 down there? They're asking me, about my board on the wall. So I'm like, just keep watching the videos, because we're going to reveal each one. We've done Today is a Brand New Day. We've done Today Aspire for More. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 more to go. Guess that means you got at least 13 more videos with Coffee with Kenny. All right, I'm digging it. I love it. Thank you all. This has been incredible, amazing. Getting up every day, having this as the driving force in my life has just been absolutely amazing. And you've all been amazing as well. Like, subscribe. Oh my God. Let me try to catch this real quick. I know camera probably won't do it justice. Oh man, the sky is flipping red. Oh my God. I've always been a sunset guy all my life. But I think I'm turning into a sunrise kind of guy. See if I can focus that in for you. That is beautiful red. Can I do it? Can I focus it? Am I smart enough? Oh man. Beautiful. Absolutely incredible. See? Aspire for more. Before I moved in here last summer, I spent 5 years in an apartment. One window facing a street. And now every morning I get to get up and look at the channel and watch the sunrise. Absolutely amazing. All right. Like, subscribe. See y'all tomorrow.